Hello, hello, and welcome back to the solo Furret Nuzlocke of Pokemon HeartGold, taking on all of HeartGold with just one single Furret. This is Toast. She's a good girl. She likes to be on the desk. I've taught her that being on the desk means pets, so this is the deal. She's a very good girl. She's very, very cute. So yeah, this is the stream for right now. You can't stand on the laptop. I've made this so clear. Toast is a good girl. We found her on the street. 4-month-old little kitten. She just walked right up to our house. We gave her some food. She came in like she owned the place. She's got this little broken tail, this little crook in her tail here. We found her like that. She had ear mites. I could hold her like this. She's like no bigger than this mug. And here she is today, 8 years later, in the prime of her life, getting all the scratches she wants and butt pats and whatnot. Well, here we are. We're solo Nuzlocking HeartGold. It's not a hardcore Nuzlocke. I'm overleveling. I wrote in the description, I totally forgot about this, that I can use as many healing items as the NPCs use. I have yet to use a healing item in 95 attempts. Partly because I, forgot that I wrote that down, and partly because, you know, it really hasn't made too much of a difference one way or the other. Sorry. Ah! Don't bite my hand. That's not nice to do. But this is our furthest attempt. We are knocking it out of the park with baby number 95 here. A jolly Furret, jolly nature, minus special attack plus speed. Which a little bit, I kind of plan to do some mixed attacker stuff with the Furret down the road, especially. So it's not in a long-term way ideal nature, but in theory it is one of the better natures that you can roll, because you know, you don't want minus attack, you certainly don't want minus defenses. Speed is kind of arbitrary once you start over leveling so much, so that's where, I don't know. But it's been good. It's been a good run. It's a good combination of luck and just better playing than a lot of the other attempts. And if you're just tuning in, I'm here for it. I am a new YouTuber, old Pokemon player, and you know, I've been playing for my whole life basically. And this is my first ever solo Nuzlocke, trying to beat an entire game with just one Pokemon. And I don't know if it's a thing I want to do that often. You know, people talk about Kaizo Ironmon. I might attempt Kaizo Ironmon sometime. That looks kind of fun. Just roll until you get a good starter, and you know, go as long as you can. And it really is more like playing the lottery. It's just about that initial lucky build. If you don't know what Kaizo Ironmon is, it's everything's fully randomized, and there's this huge rule set of limitations, and you're only allowed to use healing items in battle. You can't heal your Pokemon between trainers or anything, so it's kind of inverted from a Nuzlocke. But all the items that you pick up, you can't buy items, you can only pick up the items that are out in the world. All of those are randomized in a Kaizo Ironmon. All the Pokemon are randomized. All their stat spreads are randomized from their base stat total. Totally random. I think they can have 10 attack stat. It could be, I don't know. You are eating it up today. Huh. I do have a brush up here. Let's make this worse. She doesn't know what to do with it. She just is like, yeah, whatever. We're listening to Dan Mason today. He's a vaporwave artist. I don't know where he's from. I don't know like that much about his personal life or whatever. It's just one of the guys Spotify introduced me to when I like looked up vaporwave on Spotify, and he's really talented. I've liked his music for years and years now, and it's really just always been like a good, like easy mood music. It's got just enough going on that it kind of like tickles my brain, like good video game music from my childhood. I think it has like a similar appeal in my brain. And he's a nice guy on Twitter. He's retweeted me one time when I tagged him in a post about something. So yeah, Dan Mason. You've probably heard some of his songs if you like vaporwave at all. He's pretty prevalent in that space from what I've found. Toast, this stream has been all you so far. Do you know that? This has been an all brushing toast stream. We are in Goldenrod, as you can see, and it's time to clear Team Rocket out of Goldenrod Tower. That's what we're starting with today. I will bare minimum be taking out Claire. Or taking on Claire. I don't know if we're going to win. I feel like it should be okay. I haven't really super duper checked her moveset yet. So let's take a look. It seems like Archer is at level 38. I mean, we handily... I think we're going to probably breeze through this Team Rocket stuff pretty easy, would be my guess. Mom, we get it. I'll go to the store. Yeah, like I said, I imagine we're going to kind of breeze through Team Rocket. They've been pretty consistently under-leveled throughout the vast majority of this game. And, like, even compared to, like, gym leaders, like, he's at level 38, Claire's at 41. I think we're in the 50s. Okay, not quite. We're at level 48. How I've been handling leveling in general is that we grind to level 5 before taking on youngster Joey, the first trainer. And then I fight every trainer available to me that I can find, that I know about. I'm not looking it up. But I find every trainer that I can find on every route and every gym. And we just mostly use that experience for the lion's share of our leveling. I haven't used any rare candies or anything. I also grind to level 15 before Faulkner, because when we do just fight trainers and like you know, kind of like just the necessary amounts of wild Pokemon that we beat or whatever, we always end up at level 13, and we're as a Sentret. And so I've always like taken the time to level it up to 15 so that when we take on the first gym leader, we are a fully evolved Pokemon. But that is the only time I have been distinctly in the grass leveling up the Pokemon. After that, all the experience we gain, for the most part, is pretty much exclusively from trainer battles. Every once in a while, I'll beat a wild Pokemon if I just don't want to, like, go through the fuss of running away. Or if it has, like, advantageous EV yield. So, you know, there's some leveling that happens in the wild, but, like, very, very minimal grinding, deliberate grinding. We only grind for about, like, 2 levels. No, 4 levels total. Like, 2 levels to get up to level 5 before youngster Joey, and then 2 levels to get up to level 15 before Faulkner. So we're at level 48 here with 7 badges, which means we are 10 levels over. Sorry, give me a sec. We're 10 levels over like the executive archer, like the biggest boss of the thing. And we're 16 levels over the next biggest boss at level 32. So it's pretty like straightforward that we're gonna breeze through this. Oh wait, don't we have the Team Rocket outfit already? Or do we have to go get it from that one guy down there? Fashion case? No? Okay, I remember we took a picture as Team Rocket in the underground, so let's try that. This is new to me. I've never played HeartGold before, especially this far. Nice. Okay, yeah, I think I remember hearing about this. It is cool. We look cool. Nice. Boredom. Yo. Yeah, I mean, when I first started this, before all the re-rolls for Kenai and all the different battles that came to insanely unlucky ends, my first like 8 attempts were like seemingly really easy, and I was like really insecure that this run was going to be like just boring and uneventful and just we would breeze right through, that the overleveling would just carry us. But that just hasn't been the case. I mean, there's a lot of fights that just have not been free, for one reason or another. And like, we've lost to Bugsy, we've lost to Elder Lee, we've lost to our rival, we've lost to different trainer battles, we've lost to Whitney, we've lost to Jasmine. Like, there's a lot of fights that things can go wrong. And so like it has been pretty fun and like eventful for me. Like it's a playthrough that like is one of discovery, because it's just not a kind of game I've ever tried before, like a kind of rule set, kind of challenge I've ever tried. And so a little bit I was kind of hoping it would just be a thing I did for 3 days and just like breeze through with a level 100 Furret, you know, way early in the game somehow. But I really just don't think that's going to be how it goes, especially by the time I get to Red. Because if I'm not mistaken, let me look at this level cap. 84. 88. An level 88 Pikachu. A level 84 Blastoise. Like, the bulk on the Blastoise alone. We've got flinch chance with Air Slash. I don't know if we'll get outsped. I don't know. But I'm planning on taking this challenge all the way to Red. I want to beat the whole game. And like, had it just like been easy the whole time, been easy, nice to meet you, I don't think it's this thing like where I'm insecure that the late game is going to, there's going to be like a kind of moment, a critical mass moment basically, where like once you get past Jasmine, let's say, or once you get your 7th gym badge, everything from that point on is free. Like, I can see a world where that happens, where by the time we get to the Elite Four, we're level 60 or something, and there's just nothing anyone can do to stop us. No one can outspeed us. No one can blah blah blah. Me first is actually interesting, but I feel like we can just look at that later. Alright. Yeah, you failed in your duties, bro. How does one fail in their duties? Well, the toilet seat was up, and I hadn't flushed from earlier, and I failed. Right in my duties. You heard me. Oh no, we're confused. See, this is when, like, we can just bad luck ourselves into oblivion. But it doesn't happen. We go unpunished. And let's play it safe and just headbutt. Boom. Well, that's interesting to note. Let's see here. I do have rare candies in here. I cheated them into level up Totodile to a Crocodile so it could learn Rock Smash. If you must know. We gotta be like precious with our ethers and elixirs. That's one thing that I've realized. Because we just have to be thinking of like the Elite Four and what moves we're gonna use and what we're gonna have to rely on, what strategies. I don't know. Like, headbutt is gonna need, we're gonna probably need to PP max headbutt, because like flinches are gonna be one of the only ways that we can reliably get through certain obstacles, I think. Alright, I'm gonna go heal. Shouldn't be out here willy-nilly, no headbutt PP. Let's see here. What else is new? The new TCG Pocket, the Ho-Oh art. I mostly think it's funny, because it is this thing where like that artist's life is more likely than not, the one that was stolen from, only gonna get better. Because everyone's gonna see that they were wronged, and they're gonna like be introduced to their art that they would probably never have heard of. Like, it's a huge PR day for that artist. And like, you know, it is fucked up that they stole his art. Like, or I don't know the gender of the person. It's fucked up that the art was stolen. It's like not okay, and they should have just paid the artist for the idea. Oh my god. Thank god this isn't badly poisoned, or that would have been game right there. So that's something to keep in mind. I think we're gonna need to bring a Pecha Berry to Koga. Wow, baby. Sorry about all that. No. Max potion, thank you. Alright, so I think we fought everyone here. And it's time to go to the underground, right? And then we come back and take on the other half of Goldenrod. I feel like that's what it was like in the Game Boy Color games. What else is going on? Yeah, but like, I don't know. The TCG Pocket thing is so funny. That's going to be such a fun meme forever. That artwork coming up or whatever message that you get on the immersives now. But I, myself, have not opened a single pack of the new set because I don't move on from the old set until I pull the immersive. That's like my rule with myself. And I haven't pulled the EV Immersive, the EV EX from the EV set or whatever. So, you know, till I do, I'm not opening the new stuff. Because all that does is it gives everyone else the opportunity to open the packs and get 10 copies of the same art rare over and over again. And then, you know, by the time the next stuff comes out, I'll be in a position to, like, trade people with, like, the PokeHub app or whatever. So it's just, like, not a big deal that everyone else is pulling stuff from those cards. It, like, works out because, you know, I want the Eevee. I want all the immersives. That's my, and I won't move on from the Ho-Oh Lugia set. The Ho-Oh Lugia set until I pull the Lugia and Ho-Oh immersives. It's just like, you know, that's what I like about that app. Okay, this is demonic. What is happening to me? Please tell me that's his last Pokemon. I think it is. Oh my god. Well, that was lucky. God damn, dude. That was... You saw that. So there are still ways. It's still one Pokemon versus a whole team. Overleveling can get you really far. But as soon as you can't one-shot a Pokemon, you are compromised. First thing, it's a Reflect. Next thing, it's a Paralysis. Next thing, it's fucking Curse, Paralysis, Confusion. Like, you can just get trapped so easily by the wrong teams. Like, you can get fucked up. We almost died to a trainer's Magnemite, like, when we were, like, 20 levels over leveled because it paralyzed us. And there's, like, you know, there's nothing you can do if you don't prepare for that. But, we made it through. So, I'll fucking relax a little. But see, we might straight up be at, like, level 60 by the time we take on Claire. So, I don't know. It really is this, like, is it boring or is it hard? Is it luck or is it, like, good planning and strategy? Like, and it's a lot of both. It's a lot of, like, make sure you have these tools at this time. Make sure they know this move and blah, blah, blah. By this fight and make sure they've forgotten it in time for this fight. Like, so yes, there's a lot of strategy, but it's also just like, don't get para-trapped. And that's so much easier said than done. But we're doing it. Here we are. Smog, fuck off. God, I wish we had, like, guts or something. I just don't understand, like... Why is it Keen Eye or Runaway? You know what I mean? It's just like, give me a break. Sorry, there was a fly. I wasn't just vibing out. I'm looking currently for its DB real quick. Give me a second, sorry. Yeah, dude, I don't think any fully evolved Pokemon should have Runaway as an ability. Personally, especially one with like a decent speed stat to boot. It's like, fuck you. You know, you just basically gave them a nothing ability for an already, like, you know, kind of trash Pokemon that needs help to be viable at all. So, just bums me out. Does it have a hidden ability now? I don't think it's a good one. Frisk. Like, fuck you, you know? It's just really annoying. Alright, here we go. One more. Nice. Nice. Alright, now I see that they have these, like, colors on the floor, so that seems like it'll help us. So let's see, like, how that actually manifests. So when you press the red, all the doors around the red squares open. Well, we want that. We want all the green squares open. Oh, and then they close. There, that should do it. Almost. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, they made that puzzle way easier than it was in the Game Boy Color version. There's no fucking, like, colors to keep track of. I had no idea what was going on. I was just kind of flipping switches until I made it work. Okay, awesome. We're below the department store now, so it's time to go back to the tower shortly. And then we'll be done with this, with like a ton of fucking levels. We started this at level 48 today, yeah. For the longest time, most of these streams, it's day 12 of doing this. For most of these streams, I was literally just like wiping several times and resetting for the right ability at the beginning, and so it's been strange to have like 2 or 3 streams in a row now where I'm actually like coming in the midst of a run. But to be like this is our furthest attempt. I have not played any of this part of the game ever in my life, and I, you know, I have the Nuzlocke.app, which, if you don't know that website, it's so good. And I think they have like a mobilized version. It's got tons of like, it's got all the vanilla games and tons of like popular ROM hacks in here too, and it has all the like gym battles and route encounters and that kind of thing laid out for you. It's really great. But that's what I have pulled up. I know the movesets, the rough stat spread, but I'm, you know, I've never done a fucking damage calc for this game or any vanilla game. And that's the extent of what I know, really. It's just what's on here. So I don't know anything about what like the average trainer has going on. I haven't looked into... I've never really... I don't know that I've seen a HeartGold. I've probably seen like a monotype HeartGold Nuzlocke at some point. That's safe to say, but nice card key. Yeah, there we go. And then what do we got here? Huh. I don't see it. We just need type coverage and taking up a move to like rest and press sleep talk. There's like 2 move slots, so I don't see that being useful. I am playing a fully vanilla version of HeartGold. No modifications of any kind. So the only thing I did was cheat in some rare candies, like I said, to level up Totodile a little bit, who we don't use. Nice. Now we fight. Alright, this is going good. Still, one scary fight so far, which, like, you know, I want it to be a little scary. It wouldn't be rewarding to beat if it wasn't a little scary. But yeah, I'm so annoyed with the EV pack on TCG Pocket. Not being able to pull the immersive is really frustrating, especially because like they gave me the Buzzwole immersive like 3 times, literally. I had to trade for the regular EX. They gave me the Buzzwole immersive 3 times, and I never pulled the regular EX. It was the only card in the set I didn't pull. And you know, not the master set, but like the regular set. And fuck, dude, I didn't even mean to press quick attack, but okay. As long as we don't get paralyzed or anything, I think we should probably be able to... Oh my god. See, like... Attempt 96. Attempt 96. R.I.P. Baby number 95. I can't help but feel that was fully my fault. I clicked quick attack. I wanted to click headbutt. I almost certainly would have one-shot the Pokemon that confused us. And there's no way in hell that wheezing or any amount of poison damage would have been able to take us out before we took it out had I simply not been confused and hit myself in confusion several times. That was one really pretty minor misclick that snowballed into some of the shittiest luck I have had in this whole playthrough. I'm livid, and I do not want to fucking play this early game. I can't believe that I didn't just clear Team Rocket. And I'm just not happy right now. And that's okay. Because at the same time, I am happy to be here, to be fortunate enough to get to play these games instead of sweating outside or going hungry. And you know, I'm grateful for the opportunity to be this upset about something so trivial. It speaks to a life of great privilege and comfort. And for that, I am grateful. Oh my god. But what the fuck was that? What the fuck? Did we get ourselves in confusion 3 times? I'm gonna rewatch it. I'm gonna rewatch it. My mouse is hovering over headbutt. And I press A instead of clicking. Hold on, hold on, hold on. No, I need to see every hit. And it looks like we may have even like low rolled with the quick attack because he gets all the way into the red. 1 hit. 2 hit. A crit. 3 hit. We hit ourselves in confusion 3 times while also getting crit. In addition to a crit, and then we get poisoned. Like 5 totally fucking RNG dependent things in a... How many turns? How many turns total? I'm counting the turns. 5 like RNG pieces of fuckery. 1 turn. 2 turn. 3 turn. 4 turn. 5 turn. 6 turn. You could even count headbutt not getting a flinch as a piece of RNG fuckery as well. I mean, that was as unlucky as you can get. Literally like 6 out of 6 unlucky turns because of 1 misclick that just snowballed. I'm so fucking mad, dude. That was so fucking dumb. It was laughably unlucky. Like, what the fuck? My god, dude. I'm so mad. Thank you. One of the things about losing those late runs, like those runs where I'm far along, is like having to like go in and like manually delete the data and like, okay, fine, we will fight back. I'm gonna go through and like manually delete the save data and like do all this like housekeeping bullshit before the run can even actually start is just really obnoxious. It's like gotta play for 10 minutes before we're even in a position to try to catch a Sentret. And then, you know, start the re-rolling fucking nightmares of getting the right ability and... Ugh. And then there's just all this fucking very RNG heavy stuff that happens early in the game. We know what we're doing better than ever. We know what we're doing better than ever. You know, so I do feel like we're in a position to more safely take on the game. But I'm just so upset, dude. I really thought we were gonna go far today, and I'm trying to take this all the way to red. And the fact that we've never even made it to the Elite Four is like so frustrating. This is dumb. It's a dumb thing I do. Look, guys, we're almost to the point where we can start the run. Jesus, this thing is tanky. There we go. Way to get out there, Chris Ma. Oh no, you saw my trainer card. Wow, guys. If anyone ever sees this and sees what just happened to me against Proton there, please sound off. Let me know the worst misclick you've ever had, because that is the worst misclick luck I've ever had in my life. That was just brutal, and I need commiseration right now. I literally was going to press headbutt. I was so upset. I was like, I should rewind. Like, I should get another chance. Honestly, like, play these challenges with some integrity, because I won't do it if I'm not doing it for an audience. I'll just cheese everything and save state and, like, I don't know. I'm kind of throwing myself into the fire. I was talking about this the other day. Like, I'm trying to see what my natural aptitude as a Nuzlocker is. And a big part of my problem is just attention. It's just being able to pay adequate attention to what I'm doing. And when I feel like I actively feel the stakes and, like, really lock in, I do the job. But I think, like, a lot of these attempt counts go up because of just, like, sloppy play and you know, just not paying attention and silly shit like little misclicks like that. This is far from the first run I have lost to a dumb misclick. It's just probably the worst feeling. Like, it's probably the most effort I've taken to lose a whole run to a misclick, but, you know. So I'm frustrated with myself. I want to get better at, like, feeling the stakes of what I'm doing and trying to... So this is attempt 97. Oh, and we already have to save state. Black screen glitch is how we lost one of our first further attempts. Attempt 8. So this is attempt 97 now. Because we count each ability reroll as an attempt. When I catch a Sentret that has Runaway, instead of Keen Eye, we restart, and that's a new attempt. A neutral nature would be ideal, honestly. Neutral nature, Keen Eye. I don't hate an up special attack nature, honestly. And I think special defense is like one of Furret's better stats. No, it's its worst stat besides its special attack. Whatever. I'm fine with trading special defense for a little special attack bump when we have to like resort to moves like Surf and possibly like Ice Beam for the Elite Four and shit. So, Baby 97, here we go. We got Keen Eye. We got an interesting nature that we've never gotten to play around with before. Oh, sorry. Okay, hold on. That's our one mulligan. Chrisma should be in the back here. Baby should be in the front. Okay. Good, we can run away. Alright. Box Chrisma here. Make sure our options are set good. Set mode. Let's do a prettier border. Let's do the shiny silver one. Cool. Alright, we're on a run. Baby 97. Rash. Rash nature. Quick tempered. Keen Eye. Yeah, we're ready to go. We grind in this grass to level 5. We can usually keep up with Caterpies, but now is the time to run away. The goal is to hit Metapods up there. If we try to train on the first route, like, we run into too many Pidgeys that outspeed us and prevent us from running away because they're too fast. A level 2 we can take on. We want to see a Metapod. We learned, I learned from, like, looking it up that the way that runaway luck works is that each successive runaway is more likely to work. And your ability to run away is based on speed. If you're slower than the wild Pokemon, you can be prevented from running away. If you're faster than the wild Pokemon, you can always get away, is how I understand it. Unless they use, like, Mean Look or something like that, Arena Trap. So the optimal play when we encounter a Pokemon that's over-leveled, like a level 4 Pidgey, which is, they're all over that first route, is to just, like, run away, run away, run away. And that's some of the first bad luck we encounter, is that sometimes you just literally, they won't let you run away from the Pidgey, and you get knocked out, and there goes your whole thing, you know? So we've lost runs to Rattatas, we've lost runs to Pidgeys. Like, just because there's no getting around it. But seems like we're getting decently lucky here, actually, with all these level 2s. It's wild that we haven't run into a single Metapod, though. That's, like, the big hope, because it can't hurt you. So we've, like, gotten level 2 Sentrets ready to go and out the gate, because they can just come up here and get lucky enough to take on a couple level 4 Metapods that give them a shit ton of experience for no risk. Level 4 Caterpie, huh? I know the remix version of this song better. He did a remix album a few years ago, and I really, this is Stop Me, right? Yeah. But this is pretty. I like this too. Wow, all the way to level 5 without one Metapod, that's wild. Well, it's time to take on youngster Joey. We've never lost to him before, but it's totally possible. It's totally possible to lose this fight to youngster Joey. 2 quick attack crits would do it. But we live it. And the next youngster Mikey, maybe? Same thing. We've never lost to him yet, but it is not free. 2 crits would do it. And as you can see, we don't have the best luck in this fucking game. Rattata, see, yeah, tail whip. 1 more of those. Attempt 98. Stop it. What the hell? Sorry, I'm trying to figure something out on my phone. Okay. Okay. Wow, guys. Well, there you go. Sorry. Alright, back to attempt 98. Oh my god. Wait, what the No way. What the hell is going on? Okay. That's really strange. Alright, here we go. 1098. Man. I was really looking forward to a plus special attack Sentret, honestly. God. This is a sad day of streaming. I'm really sorry. It's just something else. Oh, sorry, I did it again. What do you got going on? Run away anyway. Okay. I'm gonna restart again. Temp 99. Let's do this. I think I have a little more time to stream today, quite frankly. I might be here for a while. Like, I'm really sick of this early game. I'm really sick of like being between streams, starting a new attempt every fucking time. So I'm just gonna do what we can. Nice, okay, we get it in 5. Does anybody know if having better IVs changes a Pokemon's catch rate? I don't think anything changes a Pokemon's catch rate. I think that modest, that's not ideal, but we reset. Attempt. Lucky number 100, everybody. Who would have thought? Okay, good. We can get further west. Ideally, we catch a Sentret as far west as possible because we should be switching the Sentret into the front of the party once we catch it. And then, here, I'm actually going to save state over here even. Attempt 100. Okay, excellent. This is ideal to catch it kind of right on the edge of the grass. If we can catch it. Sometimes we don't even catch it. And there goes the whole attempt. Usually I try to ask the Pokemon to... Okay, well, thanks. Male is not ideal. You prefer a female Sentret. The one attempt we lost to Whitney was because we got attracted by the Miltank, and so it does come up, the gender, but runaway. Neutral nature. Attempt 101, everybody. Here we go. Everyone loves it. 101. Oh my god, with this. Why is it so bad today? The black screen glitch. Like, I don't understand why it's so... Okay, and now this is where we want to... Attempt 101. You know, it's been a while since they made us work this hard for a new attempt. Male level 2. This is a hard sell. Hope it has a decent nature. Okay, we get it. Okay. Now the defense stat is a little better than the special defense stat. It's still not great to have a reduced defense. What I think I would love is a minus speed nature, because that's for its best stat is 90. And speed is the one thing that we're probably going to maintain an advantage in with the overleveling in later parts of the game. So it would be, you know, any disadvantage early in the early game can snowball, but a plus attack nature is good. I'm not gonna sneeze at that. So, you know, it's not the ideal gender, it's not the ideal nature, but it's not the worst nature we could roll. We just gotta hope we get lucky with these wild Pokemon we're about to encounter. I cannot believe we just lost an attempt to Youngster Mikey. That's fucking crazy. It wasn't even 2 crits, it was 1 crit. And now we have a minus defense nature. Oh my god. This game is telling me to go fuck myself today. It's really like, hey, fuck you. It's always ideal to just start running away as soon as possible when we're over leveled. We've made level 2 Sentrets work before, but it's really, really hard. They're sincerely one of the weakest Pokemon you can have in the entire Pokedex. Oof. Okay, good. Give us a Metapod. Come on. No. We lose in the mirror to a Pidgey. It's a better Pokemon. Let me look at those stats, actually. I'm going to straight up compare. Sentret, DB, Pidgey, DB. Pidgey's base stat total is 251, and Sentret's is 215. So 36 fewer points in the stats, period. And then Sentret has an attack stat of 46. Pidgey has an attack stat of 45. Pidgey's defense 40. Pidgey's special 35. Pidgey's speed 56. Sentret's speed 20. It will always fucking outspeed us. And its attack is... like, its defense is better than ours, and its attack is the same, like, and its HP is better than ours. It's just, like, a match made in hell. There's just, like, no way. So, we just have to keep running away and hoping we can get away safely. Great. Give us a fucking Metapod, please, dude. See, this is probably gonna kill us. Okay, great. I'm glad we survived with our minus defense nature. God, this is wild. Finally. Okay, great. Now we just go at it until we should gain like 2 levels off this, and then it should be a lot safer to take on other Pokemon. But with a level 2 Sentret, you really just gotta play it as safe as possible. But this is attempt 101. This is Furret soloing 101. Oh my god, dude. This is with an up attack nature. We can't get 1 crit in 17 hits, not 1 crit. Wow. Heal up. I really never wanted to be back here again. I can't say I'm like surprised. It's just I want to lose. If I'm gonna lose an attempt, I want to lose an attempt to new information. Like, I should have fucking tried to run away. Sorry, everybody. Attempt 102. Oh, I almost never do that. Oh, and it had an oranberry? Okay, whatever. Sorry, I'm gonna throw Pokeballs. 102. In my memory, I don't think I've ever hit a Sentret, a wild Sentret with Totodile. So, my bad. I'm out of sorts. Man. What do we got? Runaway. Another lonely one. Attempt 103. Level 3 girl. Promising. Nice, okay. Damn. Neutral nature and everything. Damn. Attempt 104. Level 3 girl again. Nice. Keen Eye. Minus speed up special defense is actually like this is a good one. Alright, what are we 104. Attempt 104. Alright. I have a better attitude about this. This is a good get. Whitney's free. If you've got a female Furret, Whitney's free. You're so overleveled by the time you get there. Running. Oh, wow. We got away. Nice. Yes. Okay. Already getting much better luck. It's exciting. Oh god. You're not 21. There's no way you're 21. Yeah, dude, you look like a little girl. Okay, sorry. Just dealing with messages on my phone. So that's huge. We can definitely take on level 2 Pidgeys at level 4. Alright, time to heal. I cannot believe we lost to one of the youngsters, but I'm also like, of course we did. Like, I've always said those fights are not free. Like, they are a risk. We don't overlevel dramatically enough for them to not be somewhat of a risk. Another Metapod might help, though. This might push us, like, closer to level 6, and maybe youngster Joey will take us over that hill, and then it'll make it safer to take on youngster Mikey. That sometimes is how this goes. Oh wow, we didn't even get the whole level out of it. Interesting. Yeah, get our last level out of this thing. Why not? All right, level 5, attempt 104. We got a cool nature to work with. We got a female Sentret, makes it safe against Whitney, and we're gonna fuck up this Metapod real quick. Wow, I'm upset. Like, sorry, I'm like really still just like. It would be one thing if I was further in a new attempt already, but the fact that we're having this early game hell bullshit of like re-rolling the catch and blah blah blah, losing to youngster Mikey, like it's just a little fucking ridiculous. It's a little cartoonishly stupid. Alright, youngster Joey, go fuck yourself. Nice. Good job, baby. Good job. Look at that. No, of course not. Go fuck yourself. No phone numbers ever. That is my, like, hugest motivation, is I want to destroy all these people and never see them again. Because they won't stop asking for my goddamn phone number, and it's annoying. Wow, we got crit by the Pidgey. Alright, youngster Mikey. You were my bane, just one attempt to go. Will you be my bane again? No. Thank you. I appreciate it. God damn it. He was just like, I just wanted to show you that I could. Whatever, dude. Alright. Back on the road. Oh my god. Minus speed will be annoying for a second. Because Sentret is just so slow. Just so slow. It's like a 20 speed stat or something insane. 20. Yeah. What's Shuckles? For comparison. 5. Okay. Faster than Shuckle. Weird flex. But okay, remember that one. Quick attack, that's big. We love quick attack. Potion up, and here we go. We're off to the races. First attempt to hit quick attack since attempt 95. Yeah, and we fucking stay on these Metapods' ass because we have to level up to 15 before Faulkner anyway, so just might as well take the Easy, free experience while we can get it. And there's nothing wrong with beefing up our defense stat. I would assume that's his EV yield. Metapod EV yield. 2 defense. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Fighting just enough Metapods to get like a 1-point boost in our defense. What's wrong with that? Nothing. Nothing's wrong with that. Oh my god, I took it. Okay, oh my god. Sorry, phone won't leave me alone. Minus speed. I'll take the speed EV. That guy doesn't fight us. Let's go in here and get an item. Beat something up. Come on. Fight us. Yeah, I don't even care. Go for it. Raise your defense all the way. We're not even fully healed. I'll throw in this cave. I don't even fucking care. Because baby is gonna get a critical hit. Okay, now we run. And why did I do that, you ask? Because I like to live dangerously, I suppose. No, I like to try to beat up every, like a Pokemon at each route. It's so arbitrary. Sorry, give me a second. Oh, it's a trainer battle. God, I'm distracted. I'm not ending the stream until I get a decent run off the ground. I want to get out of the early game. The stream ends no earlier than me beating my rival in Azalea Town. I'm not ending the stream until I do that. So there. This is an attack IV. We will take it. Eevee. Eevee Ivy. And let's go straight up to Elderly here. Damn, Mason gets it. All of this heartache and all of this pain over losing attempt 95 to a misclick. Okay, so we are getting outsped. Thank God for quick attack. Sorry, everybody. Just really stupid stuff going on. Alright, let's get into this. Let's get back. What's fun? What do I like? I've been playing so much Star Wars Battlefront 2 for the Xbox. It's been so much fun. It's like one of the best couch seater co-op games I've ever played. Me and my partner are just like beating its ass. It's so much fun. It's really, really fun. It's just a really well-designed game. It's just like, it's like the most technologically advanced games got before the era of like the incomplete game on release, DLC, fucking subscription model bullshit. Like, it's just a complete game on a disc. It's got this many levels, it's got this many fucking heroes and villains, and it's got this many modes, and there you go. And it's fun as fuck. It's just so fun. And it's like the only shooting game I'm good at all. And it's one of the only shooting games that isn't like super upsetting to me. Like, the violence is just a little more relaxed in a way. I don't know, you know, you're shooting at like, it's just shooting that I'm really used to from like, you know, watching the kids as a movie and watching the movie as a kid. Because, you know, you're shooting at robots, and like, the one thing I don't love doing is playing as the Empire and shooting at rebels, because it's just like actual people that you're shooting at. I don't love it, but you know, it's not the end of the world. It's not super realistic looking or anything. But yeah, it's like the only shooting game I was allowed to own too as a kid. I had Devil May Cry because it was like too anime-y for my parents to understand. Like, I don't know. It was like the only rated M game I was allowed to have, and I really had to talk my mom into it. But Yeah, Battlefront's so good. Battlefront 2 specifically. I tried playing a little bit of Battlefront 1 and was like having fun and remembering how cool the title screen was with like that blue background and the blah blah blah, but then I realized you can't run. And I was like, that's a bit much for me. That's like, to not be able to run or like maneuver at all is like, you know, a real lapse in features, you know? It's just like, I could deal with graphics. I can deal with graphic differences. I can even deal with the game being a little slower, but I still need to be able to like dodge roll and go a little faster at times. You know, it's just kind of silly. And it would be one thing if the neutral speed was faster, more like a run. Then I'd be like, okay, fine, but like that's not what it is. Oh shit, dude. Here we are, Elderly's Hoot Hoot. Out of quick attack PP, that's all on me. Nice, okay. Just miss again. Okay, awesome. 10.104. Past the first boss. And here we go. Speed IVs, we'll take them. EVs. But what I'm actually going to grind up on, Poke Center, Falconer, Gym Trainers, and then we're going to grind up on Unknown. Because Unknown, if I'm not mistaken, yield both attack and special attack. Yeah, you get one attack EV and one special attack EV. And with us looking to have a bit of a mixed attacker like option, it's like, and this being one of the only times in the game we grind, it just seems like why not buff up a little bit the special attack stat. And I've died in fucking Ruins of Elf a couple of times just from like, I don't know, getting like unlucky with hidden power stuff or just not paying attention. A lot of these 100 attempts are not, like, if I was playing with a better attention span and just, like, you know, a little more patiently, the attempt count would just not be this high. Even with all the re-rolling for Keen Eye. But that's not how I play. I play fast and loose. I'm kind of an asshole with it. But we gotta fight Falconer's trainers. They're good for about probably like a level. So we'll go up there when we're up to like a higher level here. Oh, I gotta go get my charger for the computer. I gotta get some water too, so I'll be right back. Sorry, lots of pauses in today's stream. It'll be a longer one. Alright, let's play this fucking game, bro. Sorry for the hold up. Sorry for everything, everybody. It's been a messy day of streaming. But, you know, we got it. It's got to be done. Don't be fighting. Okay, nice. I know this one really well. Dan Mason, everybody, go check him out on Spotify or Twitter or wherever else. He really is a talented music maker. Okay, we gotta heal. Because based on some of the roles I was seeing in there, a critical hit fighting hidden power would end the run. And that's not something we're interested in ever doing again. 104 is the run. We will beat the game this attempt. We're gonna beat Red. Baby number 104. You heard it here first. I'm speaking with absolute certainty and clarity. Now let's beat up these guys. Attempt 104 is the run. One down. Here we go. I'd love to get to level 14 off this, but I don't think I will. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Y'all is pathetic. Baby 104, gonna go to war. Gonna tell these people we don't want to do this no more. Every once in a while, I'll bust like a thick freestyle like that. So I hope you're like ready for me, because here we go. All right, let's see here. Back to the ruins. The ruins of Alf. Do we ever find out anything about that Alf guy? Do they ever tell us anything about Alf? Because it seems like, you know, his ruins are pretty fancy. Hey, A for Alf. What do you know? AI. No AI. We're anti-AI. The Furret YouTube channel uses 0 AI. I hope. YouTube's on Google. Google's using AI, so I don't fucking... What is the YouTube logo doing right now? Weird. Looks like Nyan Cat. Almost. A gay Nyan Cat? I don't know what's going on. I don't dislike it, I just don't know what's happening on my YouTube screen. The YouTube icon looks weird. Whatever. I know this one too. Pretty good. I think this album in general that they've moved on to on this playlist, I know better. Alrighty. Almost there. Not too much more to do. And then we'll take on Faulkner. And, you know, before you know it, we'll be just rip-roaring through this challenge here. You know? Ba-do-do-do-do. La-la-lee-la-lee-la-la-la-loo. What's it for you? Alright. F in the chats. No one's here live today. That's all good. Thank you to anybody that watches after the fact. I know this might be a painful watch. I doubt it gets too many views past that wipe. I don't know. Not that any of these are getting like too many views right now or anything. Oh my god, I should be running away. This is so stupid. Okay. Let's go heal. Oh, baby number 104. You're the chosen one. You know that, right? Oh, God. Well, that's no good. Because you got to beat Red later. You know, I'm just like such a nice person, and I just don't feel like any of this should be happening to me. I feel like right now we should be like heading through Victory Road to take on the Elite Four after having trounced Team Rocket and Claire, and that's just like, that's the day I thought I was gonna have, and now I'm in the ruins of Alph. But I'm in the ruins of Alph with Baby 104, who's gonna defeat Red and win this whole game. Nice, Hidden Power Ghost. One little taste of good luck. Man, what do we got? What do you think? 5 more of these or 6 more of these guys until we level up? There's like 1 or 2 Pokemon on the route, like just east of here, that are like a little higher leveled and yield a little more experience, like Bellsprouts, maybe Hoppips, that are like up to level 6, I think. And you know, the EV yield for Hoppip is not ideal. The EV yield for Bellsprout's attack, so it's good, but it's just 1 attack, whereas like we could be, you know, down here fighting a little longer for also special attack EVs. It just feels like the right thing to do. Wow. Well, let's go heal. I'll buy some potions and stuff in a minute. I know that would be helping here, but, you know, let's just do it. Let's do it. What do you got? I don't need any of that shit. What do you have? Stuff I need. We'll do 12 of those. Handful of these. And 1 of those. And we'll sell all of those. Hang on to that, sure. Alright. Now we go heal. It's right there. And then we go back to the ruins of Alph. I'm gonna ruin Alph. Alright, I don't know that we have like a held item available? Yeah, I didn't think so. I don't know that there's any we could get either. But we've never had a problem with Faulkner. He has no way of statusing us. He has no way of confusing us. You know, short of some really, really, really bad critical hit luck, there's really close to nothing he can do aside from just kind of stall with Roost. But, you know, we get lucky enough on a Fury Swipes. It kind of settles itself. And there we go. Faulkner down. Still have not lost an attempt to Faulkner. Faulkner's free, Morty's free. Thus far, Price is relatively free, but I could see us getting unlucky with freezes. Because we had a hard time with one of his gym trainers for that very reason. But Faulkner, truly, truly, truly free. No further packages. Give me our egg. And I will box the hell out of that guy. I'm about to box the hell out of that guy. Well, actually, real quick, let's do something. Now, give me a moment here. Gotta figure out rare candies, because we're gonna get a Shell Bell with Rock Smash. You know what I want. Yes, yes, that one. Alright, did that work? Yeah, there we go. You know what? Maybe we will hatch the egg this time, and then we can just feed Togepi rare candies until it levels up to a Togetic. Or the hell not. There's really no disadvantage with us having set mode on to having other Pokemon in the party for right now. So we're going to level up Chrisma the Totodile here. And you're healed up, right? Yeah, great. We're going to level him up until he evolves. And then teach him Rock Smash so that we can get the Shell Bell. Which I think will come in handy. It's an item I don't usually take the time to go for, and I've not exactly allowed myself to use Chrisma for Rock Smash stuff before. I've let him use Cut, but I think it's all valid, you know. This is not against my rules by any means. Wow, a level 18 evolution. Alright, so we got our Chrisma. Now it's time to go get our useless Miracle Seed. Thank you. And then fight all these guys. We'll take the attack EV. Excellent. And we'll take the speed EV. Good stuff. And that just starts to happen less and less. I start using repels after a certain point, and we're even more over leveled, and I run into Pokemon whose EVs I don't already know. So, there's not much grinding that happens with grass. It doesn't affect the level curve too much. We gotta change our options. I didn't realize. Fight this one. Don't get poisoned. Love to see it. No, thank you, lass. Yes, see, Hoppip, we don't fight. We just run. And now we're finally, now that we're a Furret, we can run away from most anything. So that's good. Ah, come on. Alright, cool. God, if only we could learn Bullet Seed. It wouldn't be the most useful thing in the world, but I think it would help in certain situations quite a bit. And keep in mind, we're going to fight everybody on this route, so I'm going to go up there and fight all those fishermen here after this. Mr. Fisherman, can we have a fight now, please? I want to eviscerate your Goldeen. Baby. No. Bye. What do you got to say for yourself? Of course, no helping hand. Fight this. Oh, I made you lose that fish. I'm so sorry, bro. Legit, I'm so sorry, bro. Yeah, just throw all your Magikarps at me. These are all speed EVs, so that's cool. Love to see that. And we'll be on our way. Sorry for the inconvenience. And then that's everyone on this route. We always play on Fridays, so Frida is always here to give us this Poison Barb. Not exactly the most useful item in the world for us. And no, I don't want a fishing rod. We don't need it for any reason at all. Alright, we're healed up. Take on this Falconer fool. Oh, we forgot to grab Rock Smash. That's what I did. Damn. Well, let's go do that real quick after we knock this guy the fuck out. You beep Faulkner. Yeah, dude, I did it. It was easy. It's easy every single time. Alright, let's go get Rock Smash. Hello, gentle sir. Give us that HM. Oh, did I already get it? I already got it. I didn't even check. What an asshole. I am. Yes, teach it to Chrisma. Rage. I don't want you to be angry, boy. I want you to be smashy washy. Ah! I mean, sure. We take that. We take a speed EV. Speed EV? Speedy EV. I wouldn't take that for this challenge because I couldn't use it. But a speed EV, I will take that because it's useful for me. Now let's smash it up and get this Shell Bell. Shell Bell's like you heal every time you make hit a contact move. So it's just better than any other held item we can get by miles at this point in the game. So it's just worth taking the time to do it. All right, come on. Fire Breather Ray. Now there's another trainer battle we're about to take on that in theory we could wipe to. I'm not happy about it. We've never wiped to him before, but it's just totally possible. So let's see what we got here. We fight every trainer. There's no getting around it. I'm gonna fight this guy, so hopefully it goes well. Even though it can miss, you just try to hit Fury Swipes for a while in case you can get a crit. It just gives you that many more opportunities to get a critical hit. And he screeched us all the way down. -6 health. He almost never clicks Rock Throw. Almost never. And even when he does, he sometimes misses it. But yeah, for whatever reason, he never seems to attack, but he'll screech you to -6 defense, and I feel like if he landed even one Rock Throw from there, it could end the whole run. But it never has. For whatever reason, the AI just doesn't seem to want to attack with that Onix. And I'm not complaining. That's information that's been pretty reliable. 104 attempts in. I don't know how many have made it to this trainer. Probably at least like 20 attempts at this point have made it this far. And so, yeah, I mean, he could easily end our run. He just doesn't. He just chooses not to. And at one point, we had taught Rock Smash to Furret. And, like, you know, we still have full HP. That's crazy. And, like, teaching Rock Smash to Furret was okay. It had its uses against rock types, certainly. But it took up a slot that we can't replace. We cannot get rid of it until we get to the 8th gym badge. Because the move deleter is not until you get to Blackthorn City. So it's like, if you teach him Rock Smash, then you... Because we need to know U-Turn for Rival, we need to know Shadow Claw for Rival, having Rock Smash, and then you have to have Headbutt, because it's your highest damaging move by a lot. If you teach Rock Smash, you're just leaving yourself really vulnerable. You have to get rid of Quick Attack, basically. And for PP management's sake, that gets really tricky and really shitty to deal with. Nice. Shell Bell already popping up, doing its thing. Let's grab this item. No reason not to. Sentret. Fight this guy. He doesn't have any rock type. Well, no, that's not right. He has this Geodude, obviously. He doesn't have an Onix. He has a Machop. If he had a Geodude and an Onix, we'd be kind of fucked, possibly. But the Machop, you know, even though it's a fighting type, we're over leveled. It's not really a threat to us. Full HP going into it. We'll be fine. Yeah. Alright, another trip through the cave. Successful trip. And we're getting close to the rival fight. Not too much to do before then. I mean, we gotta beat Bugsy, who we have lost to before, but I don't know. I just, I have a good feeling about this run. I think Baby 104 is clearly going to, like, go all the way and defeat Red. Like, I think we all know that this is the final attempt. So, like, I'm not really worried about it. I just have to, like, talk about all the things that other Pokemon would be worried about. And Bugsy is one of them, because we have lost to Bugsy before. But not Baby 104. Baby 104 is not going to lose to anyone. It's going to be really fun to see, too. Because it'll be close sometimes, but... Excuse me, ultimately, we're going to come out of this on top. Alright. Kurt's damaged. I get it. Back pain. Been there. Trust me, Kurt. Quick attack. Quick attack. Wouldn't you know it? Whew. I think this is pretty par for the course. We usually come out of this cave at around level 20. Go into Bugsy. And there's that fucker that just ended our run. Because of a misclick. 3 confusion hits. Hitting ourselves 3 times in confusion and getting hit with a crit. Like, even one of those changing. Ugh, it's hard not to linger on it. It really is. That was just so upsetting. I fucking hate this guy. I'll hate him forever. Asshole. Thing's too beefy. It's got too much defense. The hell is this? I think we gotta start hitting that things with Surf. Almost in the next one, just to see what it does. Because obviously I won't misclick on the Golbat again. We'll take that thing out in one headbutt. Okay. We're past the cave, no rock smash. And it's time to take on Bugsy's trainers. Start over here. No, that's not what I want. We start in the middle. Because we got to take on all these trainers. Just said that. Middle. Let's fight, bro. Let us fight. Nice. Good crit, baby. Bugsy doesn't make me too nervous. You know, focus energy crit stuff is like it's relevant. It comes up. It's not fun to deal with. But ultimately it has to go really poorly. The luck has to go really bad for Scyther to survive all of our hits and then also hit us bad enough to knock us out or whatever. So, one more trainer fight. We can't take on that double fight because we can't fight without another Pokemon in the party. Wish they'd let us. They don't. Okay, good. You may say, why is it good to get poisoned? Because that means we're not put to sleep or paralyzed. Poison, we can take the tip damage. We cannot get as lucky with fucking paralysis, luck, and that kind of thing. Alright, so let's go heal and take on Bugsy. I will say, right now, if I die of overworld poison damage, especially if I'm like feet away from the Pokemon Center and I have like healing items in my party, I'm not counting that. Like if it were a matter of like me, you know, not having any healing items prepared for that scenario, like I would probably treat it a little differently, but that's not what's going on. Alright, let's fucking go, as they say in the biz. Ugh, scary. Oh my god, dude. Why isn't our Shell Bell... Oh my god, dude. That was fucking awful. That was such a brutal crit. That Brit was brutal. Just brutal. We go again. You know, like... We go again. It's 105. I refuse to fucking start the next stream not in a run. Okay, male, not ideal. Pokemon number 105. This shouldn't be this hard. It's Marowak. Yeah, there we go. Alright, what do you got? What do you got? You got an item. I don't hate that. Lonely, not ideal, not the end of the way. Runaway. Attempt 106. Here we go. Level 3. Female. Promising. If it lets us catch her. She can let us just get her in the Pokeball. That would be awesome. I'd really like that, actually. Because then I wouldn't have to lose an attempt to just, like, not getting the... Okay. Well, attempt 107. Here we go, I guess. Nice. Another level 3 female. Good prospect. Nice, okay. Let's see what we get. Attempt 107. Sassy Kenai. Yeah, this is like the same one that we just tried to run. I like it. I like the nature. And the gender is ideal, and here we go again. Well, that's not ideal. Each successive runaway attempt has a higher likelihood of working. So as soon as you see something that outlevels, outspeeds, outdamages you like a Pidgey, you just have to start hitting runaway and hope you get lucky. I've lost numerous attempts to overleveled wild Pokemon in this early stretch. Come on, give us a Metapod. Alright, you know what? Fuck it. Let's try. Wow. Another Bugsy loss, man. Like, that, it sucks. We never used to lose to Bugsy. Like, never. And now it's happened like 3 times, 4 times. It's just fucking frustrating. Like, those crits are just critting so fucking hard, and it's like, what am I supposed to do? There's just no held item. There's nothing. There's no move I can learn. We can't learn Rock Tomb. Run. Just gotta run. It's just absurd how, like, delicate this early game is. And I just want to be past it. I just want to get past it. I should be allowed that. I'm so nice. I'm actually, like, a really sweet person. And nothing bad should ever happen to me. So. And a crit would have killed, but we avoid the bullshit and stay alive. So that's good. Oh my god. The fact that it's not letting us run away like 3 times in a row. Like, you see, the RNG in this game is maniacal. It's just so fucking Hard. Okay, thank you. Finally. A break. A little bit of luck. Come on, get a crit. Wrap this up, please. You see what I go through? You see what I go through to love Furret? What I subject myself to display my love of my favorite Pokemon? Would you do this with your favorite Pokemon? Sound off in the comments. How much easier would your solo Nuzlocke be with your favorite Pokemon than what I'm experiencing? Because, my God, does this just really demonstrate how my love is not a transactional thing. I love for love's sake, because there's not a lot of give and take here. It's mostly just I give affection and Furret is cute. That's like what they bring to the table. My goodness. Alright, we go heal and take on Youngster Joey, the potential run ender, Youngster Joey, for attempt 107. My good God almighty. This fucking challenge is just absurd. Still can't run. I knew we couldn't. Should be able to run from this. Nope, still slower than this. We are minus speed. Minus speed, really bad for the early game. Really, I think, ideal for the late game. I think it's the least important stat by a lot for us post-evolution and post, like, over-leveling. I really think that this stat, like, this is good. This is a good nature to have for this challenge. Potion, obviously. What the fuck? Let me double check. Is it up special defense or yeah, which is great because it's like a weak stat for us, and up special attack minus speed would probably be like the thing I would be most excited about. For what I think the late game is gonna look like, but yeah, early game stuff, I'm not too upset about how this is going. Alright. Joey down. No, Joey, no phone calls ever, no. And Mikey, it's your turn. You gonna end our run for the second time ever? I mean, you're seeing the luck I'm having today. I'm losing to Mikey for the second time ever. Bugsy for the third time ever. I'm misclicking into 3 confusion hits and a crit and a poison. Like, you know, it's insane what's going on here. Nice. Alright, Mikey throws. I appreciate it. Two more trainers before we get to... What's the first town called? I feel like I should know this. I feel like I really sat here and thought about it for a while. I could figure it out. But it's not coming to mind. I just keep thinking about Azalea, which I know is the second town with the slowpokes and all that. Alright. One more trainer before the next town. We're gonna run from this. Oh my God. Being this slow is just such a pain in the ass. Let's go get our potion or whatever the hell this is. Yeah, you know what? Fuck you, Geodude. Never mind. Okay, but we'll fuck this Zubat up. Because we need the speed. And there's no way it's beating us. Zubat's early moveset is just such trash. Alright, one more guy. Dan Mason, still on it. Still doing Dan Mason Day. I think it's a success. It's fun. It's vibrant. There's like a variety in it, and it's not too intrusive for what we got going on. When there are vocals, they're so like distorted and kind of like in the back that they don't really like do anything negative. What the hell? It's not what I was expecting. Alright. Back to it. Scratching up these bugs. I want wet, wet bugs in the ocean. Shout out to whatever that reel was. It was very funny. Here we go. Alright. No phone numbers ever. I will scream in your face, dude. Hello, Lyra. Blah, blah, blah. Thank you for your thing. I appreciate it. Get the hell out of here. I have never entertained the idea of using the Versus recorder before. I wonder if that might be a better level up method for... Or no, I'm thinking of the Fire Red thing where you use it and then people refight you that you've already fought. What does this do? An amazing device that can record a battle either between friends or at a special... Okay, so not the same thing at all. Just not the same thing at all. Alright. Let's go, baby. Baby number 107. Versus Sprout Tower. What do you got to say for yourself? Ooh, we learned Quick Attack. Okay. I got to change the options, don't I? Look, I can be like super, super butthurt and scat. Do you like my scatting? Calm down, furries. We are going upstairs. Or was that downstairs? Yeah, you gotta go downstairs to go upstairs. This game is weird. Oh yeah, change the options after this fight. Change the options. Change the options, move the moves. 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 Alright, we gotta change the options and move around the moves. So let's, the bag has nothing to do with either of those things. Fast, set, blah, 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 bang, bang, boom. Yeah, let's do the Team Rocket. I'm punished. Team Rocket border. And then we gotta go in here, we gotta say, hey, Quick Attack. You look pretty good down there. On the bottom of the thing. What if you were at the top? I think you'd look a whole lot better. Then we'll potion and have a gay old time. A yabba-do time. We'll have a gay old time. We're still getting outsped by Rattata. Not ideal, but c'est la vie. Say it. C'est la vie. Such is life. Bell Sprout, please stop being alive. I kill Bellsprout, Pokemon number 69. That's true. Did you know that? National Dex. Pokemon number 69. None other than Bellsprout. Bellsprout. What that mouth do? Bellsprout. Sprout. Bell. That's what it does. Bellsprout. Or it goes like... I don't know. People that can tell the Pokemon cries apart. Like, there's a few that I can recognize. If you really, like, put me to it, I think I could figure it out. But they're, like... I don't know how you do it without, like... Real concerted effort to memorize the cries. Alright, top floor, we're back. Another potion, take that. We've never lost to one of these sages unless we didn't heal before the fight. Every time that we make sure to heal before the fight, we don't lose. So, playing responsibly thus far, and now we just got to take on Elderly. Elderly has beaten us at full health. Because you just get hit with one hypnosis, it can just snowball really fast. Our PP looks sufficient. We are at full health. It's time to let it rip. Elder Lee, here we go. He has ended our runs before. Will he do it again? I hope not. I don't think so, though, because Baby 107 here is actually going to win the whole game. A lot of people don't know that. They thought it was Baby 104. They heard me saying it wrong. I was saying 107 the whole time. We love just getting hit. Yes, perfect. Just peck us over and over again. That's exactly what we want you to do. Alright. A little under-leveled, actually, if anything, from this point. But that is fine. We will level up on the unknown. We know that we will level up on the unknown. It is not an unknown. It is a known. It's not a known. It's a known that we will level up. Remember Donald Rumsfeld, everybody? That fucking piece of shit. Oh, fucking hate psychopaths. I fucking hate them. And that is a psychopath. That's a psychopath. Mr. Rumsfeld. I'll say it. I'm not afraid to say it. Oh my god! I want to yawn and stretch until I'm dead. You ever get that way? Ooh. That's not exactly on brand. For those hits to do that little. That's kind of strange, honestly. Keen Eye, there it is. There it goes. Keen Eye go brrr. Alright, time to start grinding. If Gust was a physical move and not a special move, I think that I would deign to take on Faulkner with just a Sentret. Because we could still probably get away with setting up defense girls like all the way on the Pidgey. That's not how it is. It's a special move. So, like, going in there, like, severely at a severe disadvantage of being a Sentret, I'm just not going to do it. It's just not something I'm interested in doing. Give me a second. There we go. Yes, yes, Mr. Professor Person. Give me the unknown report. Everyone wants that. Everybody wants to. It's weird to only be at level 12. I'm wondering what I missed. I don't think I missed anything. I just think maybe I just didn't do as many. Feels like we did a lot of Rattata in that tower. Weird. But here we are. Yeah, I think I did everyone. F in the chat for fighting. Nope, not fighting. Good. Fury swipes A. Yeah, of course, we take that. Fury swipes misses have lost us runs, but hits have won us runs. Like a good 5-hit Fury swipes have like not run us ones, but like gotten us out of sticky situations. Alright, I think it's time. Yeah, let this last potion rip, and then next time we get down into the yellow like that, we'll go heal. Buy some more potions. Why not? Alright. I've thought about doing a run where an unknown is my starter for this game, but I don't know if I have that in me. Okay, this is dangerous. Okay, cool. Crits do double damage in this game, don't you know? Not 1.5. They will royally fuck you up. Yeah, let's get some heals. How about like 13 of those? And like 2 of those. And like the rest on... No, not the rest. That's insane. Like 5 of those. Let's go pick up Rock Smash. While I'm thinking about it. Thank you. Thank you. And then we still need to heal, right? Yeah. Go heal. Get our quick attack PP back. I had 7 badges. Once. Give me a moment. What a fucking day. Sorry again, everybody. I just have to keep looking at these. What do you mean? Oh my god. Sorry. Alright, back to it. Fighting unknowns until we evolve. Oh my god, guys, I almost forgot I was still streaming. I'm just sitting here like my mind is just going totally elsewhere. I'm really sorry. That's like the longest I've ever been quiet on stream. I'm clearly like in errand mode a little bit with this run right now. Like I'm just trying to clean up the mess is what it feels like. I just am having a hard time thinking about what to talk about, like, because I'm just honed in on like, let's get out of here alive and let's get out of this fucking early game. And so yeah, sorry for my distractedness, sorry for going silent like that. That was wild. I clocked myself. I was like, oh no, you haven't said anything in like a few minutes. So my apologies. Unknown, man. Unknown is something I really wish like was a little more something. You know, the fact that there's just this Pokemon that can only learn one move and can never evolve or any, it's just kind of depressing, you know, especially like one is kind of cute and iconic as Unknown. You know, people love Unknown. I love Unknown. I think they're really, really cute. And could easily just be creepy, and they're not. I don't think they're creepy, personally. So got another Furret, baby 107. Made it to Furret status. Let's take on Faulkner and get on with our lives. What do I even have if that's not what I have? Like, what the hell do I get? That's... Sorry, y'all. Alright. So here we are. Faulkner. It always goes more or less just like that. One big quick attack on the Pidgey. A few quick attacks on the Pidgeotto. And before you know it, we're out with our first badge. So, that's great. Gotta go get our egg now. Which I'm actually going to hatch, I guess, for... let's double check my options. I think I fixed it. Okay. And then, yeah. Let's go get our egg. Go get an item from our mommy. And did I? No, I haven't done that yet. Okay, real quick. Gonna just do something kind of to get it done. Super move to this spot, and then let's turn them into rare candies. Excellent. And then, which we won't use on baby. They're just for Crocodile so that we can get our shell bell. So let's go do that. Level up Chrisma real quick. Obviously, we go to the Poke Center. Withdraw, Chrisma. Level that sucker up. I like Crocodile. I like his Fred Flintstone-ass, like, loinclothy looking skin pattern that he's got going on. I think it's cute. I think Feraligator's pretty cool looking, honestly. I like crocodiles and alligators, and I think like some of the Feraligator card art is really, really cool. I think he's slept on. I'm really honestly excited about him in Legends EA. Alright, so we get out of the rare candies into the DMs, teach Rock Smash here. And there we have it. Heal up. Down back the cave. I just had like the weirdest idea that like if I have Chrisma in the party when I take on that hiker, that it could go really poorly for us. I just think it could like affect the RNG, and that like I have this weird suspicion that one of the reasons it doesn't ever really seem to click rock throw is because it sees that we just have not very effective moves against us. This is like my conspiracy theory. I have no credible evidence for this beyond my own anecdotal experience, but like I just think that like I just suspect that one of the reasons that Onyx seems to throw so consistently is because we only have not very effective moves against it. And I feel like having Chrisma in the party even might change its behavior. And I don't want to find out. So I'm just going to go with my weird, paranoid, superstitious gut on that one. And, you know, we'll fix it in post. I guess I'm going to have to withdraw him to get the shell bell before we go into the cave. So we'll do that here in a bit. But there's a Poke Center down there, so it's not like I need to backtrack at all. No! Fight this guy. That's just crazy. Oh my god. Alright. Here we go. Let's get down here. Let's go up there. Fight all those fishermen. We'll take this thing. everywhere. I'm so Julia. Oh, 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 oh. British Julia. Y'all, this is nuts. No! No phone numbers ever! Phone numbers are evil. The Pokegear is evil. Talking to me on the phone is a sin. One punishable by death. Even asking for my phone number is like doing like 7 9/11s. So, never do it again. God, the learn set is just garbage. We don't learn anything like particularly useful, legitimately. Like, and the TM learn set, the move tutor learn set's pretty good. I mean, we can learn all the elemental punches and stuff, but we don't get access to any of that move tutor shit until I think after the Elite Four, if I'm not mistaken. So that's fucking stupid, and I don't know. Alright, let's get Croconaw. Chrisma the Croconaw. Smash up this rock down here. Yo, we get it. You're impressed I beat Faulkner. Now I will unimpressively beat you as well, bro. Why are you making me do this to your bird friends? I'm actually doing it by choice. I like beating up you and your bird friends. Alright, now, Shell Bell. Bag. Shell Bell, give. Baby. Shell Bell, hold. Chrisma, back in the box. We do not want you with us in the tunnel. I am too superstitious. What do we got? What do we got? Nothing useful. Sell that. Onyx. On this. Hear what I said? Easy enough. Get our stuff from the basement here. God, I wish we could learn Rock Tomb. How much that would help against Bugsy is just... I mean, it's just obvious how much that would help against Bugsy. What does that do for me? You know? What does that actually do for me? Here's a potential run ender. Baby came to scratch him up. Nice. Getting the crits, getting the 3s and 4s. 1 or 2 more like that, baby. That's all we need. I'm going to switch to quick attacks. Nice. Yes. Okay, thank God. Alright, we're through that guy. I'll stick with quick attacks. They're so underleveled that I'd rather just go for the... I don't need to be as worried about getting a bunch of crits. Per se. Per se, famously, my partner coined this. Per se is how Medea says pussy. Tyler Perry's Medea would say, oh, my per se is itchy. Or whatever. And then Token would give her money. Wah, 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 wah. Tyler Perry is so rich. I like this song a lot. Yo. Good quick attack, baby. Let's do it one more time. Great job. Look at you go. Alright. Alright. Sentret, leave us alone. We're not here for you. We're here for the people. To take on the people. My good God, guys. We made it back to Bugsy pretty quick. Attempt 105 to 107. Or 104, I think it was, to 107. Can't remember even. But it's a pretty good turnaround. So, can't complain about that. Baby 107. Yeah, I think it was Baby 104 was the last one we got far. Let's fight this fella. One more of those. One more really good Fury swipe. Come on. Alright, cool. Good job, baby. And then Machop is obviously just a quick attack. Yeah. We're not heavy enough for all that. Low kick ain't hurting us too bad. Dude, the Shell Bell would be OP if it worked every time Fury swipes hit. That would be nuts. Really wish it did. I also think it wouldn't hurt if it healed just a little more HP than it does. Like closer to a leftovers amount of HP. But whatever. Alright, so yeah, time to talk to Kurt. Alright. Just push us out of the way. How you feeling, baby? Staring at various items. I bet it's a real interesting house. You hurt your back. Damn it, all the hell. Okay, we're safe. Aw, hi Slowpoke, you're so cute. I love Slowpoke. Huge Slowpoke fan. Really up there for one of my very favorites. Love Slowpoke, Slowbro, Slowking, Galar, all of them. Icons, all of them. Mega Slowbro is also pretty good. I'd love to see a Mega Slowking introduced. Proton, you son of a bitch. I fucking hate you. I'll hate you to the day I fucking die, Proton. Is this the Hyuk guy that I'm fighting right now, or did they get rid of him for HeartGold? Yeah. I think it should be the Hyuk guy. I'm gonna look it up. Is the Hyuk Rocket Grunt in HeartGold? Oh, but you don't see him till the radio tower? Fuck that, dude. He was my friend. I loved the yuck, yuck, yuck guy. I'll never forget when he said, yuck, 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 I remember you. And then you beat him, and he's like, wow, you're strong. He's, like, not even mad. He's just too jovial. Nice. Good work, baby. Alright. Gotta get past Bugsy, which we definitely will. Baby 107 here is gonna win the whole game. Which is really cool and exciting, but, you know. Still, we gotta get it done. So, time to fight Bugsy's trainers, and then fight Bugsy, and then stomp on our rival, and then we'll teach Headbutt to Baby, and then there's so many trainers that open up to us as soon as we get through those woods. And we'll go and fight all of them. Caterpie. Nice, hitting level 20. Love to see it. Should hit level... People are doing their best. But what their best is being invested in is not always good. Fight this guy. This bug catching Luffy knockoff. I'll check PP real quick, but we might not have to. I think we're good. I think 21 quick attack PP is more than enough to carry us through this fight. So we're fully healed. I'm just going to take on Bugsy. It's time. And what's cool is we'll never lose again. So, because Baby 107 is going to beat the whole game. It's really honestly exciting stuff. Here we go. We can't be better prepared. One Fury swipe. Okay. Let's set these up. Okay. Hit this. Hit this. Hit it hard. Oh my god. Okay, 3 is good. 1 crit. 1 crit fucking destroys us. He got rid of his focus energy. That's good. We'll get a couple turns of Shell Bell healing, so that's good too. 1 crit. We're still in range. 1 bad crit. But he's not got focus energy up. He's used his heal. 1 more. Yes. Alright, there we go. Awesome. Now, before we even try to set foot out of this place, we're teaching U-turn to Baby. Over defense curl. Okay, perfect. We're killing the game. Alright, Now, it's time to heal all the way. We can't withdraw Charisma, but here we go. Gotta not get cursed. Gotta not get confused. This is the end of the early game for a reason. Mean look, perfect. Perfect. Okay. Gotta avoid confusion. Yes! Now, I think we take this pretty much without issue. Yeah. Amazing. Amazingly lucky rival fight just then. That fight has so many ways to go wrong, and we got really lucky. That's the first bit of truly excellent luck we've had today. And I am grateful. Fucking hell am I grateful. Withdraw Charisma. The Crocona. And here we are. Time to... We're out of the fucking early game. We are officially in what I consider the mid game of this challenge. Wow, y'all. Caterpie. Wow, that was just something else. And we're about to learn Headbutt. That's exciting. That really helps so much. Stab. Flinch. You just can't beat it. There we go. Thank you. Give me cut, please. Bag, cut, use, Charisma. Goodbye, Leer. Not that it matters. Nice. Alright. I'm actually gonna turn on a repel for once. I'm so fucking happy we made it past rival without any issue. That was so lucky. Nice. Give me Headbutt. I might be reaching my seeded limit. Yeah. Okay, and this guy will reteach you Headbutt too. So there was one fight, I believe it was Jasmine, that we forget Headbutt for, so that we can know both Dig and Surf. Dig for the Magnemites and Surf for the Steelix, of course. Oh, the kimono girls. Baby, thank you for getting her out of here, dude. She's so fucking annoying. They're all so fucking annoying, bro. Or is it just the same lady that you're talking to over and over and over? Forests and caves where you're just like constantly at risk of wild Pokemon are always just so annoying. Alright. I think, you know, in reality, I'd really like to get past Morty. I want to be set up to start doing the 3 gym split on the next stream. Just catch up to our personal best and take it from there. Because like, I don't know, I should have the time to continue to play today, and like, I don't know, I just don't want to be in this mid game, early game stuff anymore. I want to be out of this again. I really just, like, there's so many fights I need information on. I need to know what it's like to fight Claire. I need to know what it's like to fight the Elite Four. Because the typing is really not ideal for us. Between not having any real distinct way of, like, fighting Lance, and literally Bruno, a fighting type, with a full team, you know what I mean? It's just a lot to contend with. So if I'm gonna lose, I just wish I had lost to a fight that could have given us some information. But instead, we fucking lost in the stupidest way so late down the line, and I'm just, you know, I just want to catch up. I want to catch up and clean up my mess and fucking get this show on the road. Was that how that works? Okay. I get it now. Yeah, oh my god, this fucking, the amount of time people just like make you like stand around and talk is just, it gets so annoying. Let me go. Thank you. Oh my god, no. Leave me alone. Alright, can't fight the cop during the daytime because they know they have to have their body cam on and everyone can see them and shit, so blah blah blah. Alright, heal up. We'll go underground first, and then we'll go up to the radio tower to get Whitney back to her job. Yeah, I really want to take on Morty today. I really want to get that all done. Lyra, you are all over this shit, aren't you? Oh no, it used Harden. Oh no. Yeah, I kind of want to be done by 2 o'clock, so I'm wondering, like, yeah, how much can I get done in the next 24 minutes from here? Licky tongue, eh? Nice. Get out of our way. No haircuts available. Magnemite. Son of a bitch. Baby grew to level 24, 24. Blah, 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 blah. Super nerd. Yeah. Take a picture. Take our picture. Oh, Crocodile is still with us? Okay. It's kind of awkward, but okay. Oh. Sorry, everybody. Oh my god. Can we just, like, pretend to know what we're doing? Because this is just fucking silly. Oh my god. Alright, sorry about that. Headbutt. Headbutt. Alright, we got the underground taken care of now. Radio tower. Yes. Yes. No. Yes. No. Nice. I'm Whitney. I'm dumb as fuck. I suck. Everybody knows. Whitney. You know what, honestly? I think I might straight up just like, oh, what up, Togepi? Fly. Alright, let's see how long this takes. I might... No, baby! Okay, that's one level, and it's actually not against my rule set, so whatever. But I am about to go ham on rare candying this Togepi until it evolves a friendship, so that when we need to use it for fly, we can. I also just want to see how many rare candies it'll take to get it happy enough to evolve. Like, honestly, real intrigued by that. Alright, yawn. Yeah, you gotta know yawn. Even though I'm not paying any attention. Like, how much candy do you have to shove in a newborn baby's mouth before it's like, you're my best friend. I love you. Pokemon out of context. I wish you would just evolve. Do you see my very funny joke? Bro, this is so funny. Legit, how many rare candies? Can you max out friendship with just rare candies? I bet somebody else is. Oh, there you go. Level 38. Okay, cool. Now let's put our friends away. Actually, on second thought. Have we moved off Dan Mason? Yeah, this is by Home. I thought so. This is a great song. I love this song. Deposit. Deposit. And let's go. I'm going to take on Whitney before taking on the northern trainers. I don't always do that. I almost always take on all the trainers north of here in the national park and along those routes. But a little bit, I'm like, I don't think we need to. Especially not being, like being impervious to attract here. I think we might be able to get our way through. But depends. If I don't feel like I've leveled up enough off our gym trainers, I might change my tune. Because I'm already kind of backtracking in my head. I think I have taken on Whitney before without doing the northern trainers. And it's gone fine. But, I don't know. Let's just fight these ladies down here. And see where we're at. We'll certainly need to heal PP anyway and leave and come back. And so, I don't know. Level 26 seems like what it's going to cap off at. And that's like not very far up from her level cap, I don't think. I think she's like 19. Okay, it's pretty good. I don't know. I don't know. I'm torn. Nothing's right, I'm torn. This is how I feel. Lying broken on the floor. Illusions never change into something real. Shout out to Natalie Imbruglia for covering Torn so well. It is a cover. Things you know, you're basically doing Watch Mojo right now. Yeah, never mind. I'm gonna fight these people. It's gotta get done anyway. I might as well just do it now and be safe. But yeah, I feel good. I feel like getting out of Azalea Town is really like the #1 thing you got to do to safely have a run. You know? Shell bell going off, proving itself better than nothing. Every little HP can count when you're talking about critical hit survivals and things of that nature, so yeah, I am happy with the shell bell. We have paralysis heal for just scenarios just like this one. Quick attack. Quick attack, quick attack, quick attack, quick attack. Everyone loves it when I use quick attack. Yeah, it's got more PP than headbutt, and it's got more PP than a lot of stuff, and it goes first every time. I love that lemon lime baseball bat. What do you guys think of my quick attack rap? I think you all loved it. Everyone's raving in the comments. Yeah, no, I don't want your phone number. I look away for 1 second and all of a sudden I have a fucking phone number. Oh, and we're staticked. So that's not ideal, but I guess it means we can't get burned. I've had trouble with this guy before because of like burns and confusions, maybe even, and misses, but we go unpunished. Good stuff. No phone numbers. Don't listen to the juggler. He coerced me. Now we go down this way, fight all these guys. I think there's at least one other guy down here. Venonat. Supersonic. See, it just loves for us to hurt ourselves in confusion. It's like anytime we get confused, it's like, hit yourself in confusion 3 times? Die of poison, chip, and shit? Fucking ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous. I mean, we literally, it's like literally every fucking time that we get confused. It's just insane. It's insane. It's like, it just doesn't feel actually random. It feels like we're getting... I just feel like there's gotta be, like, subtle ways the AI and the RNG starts to change when you do weird things like carry around just one Pokemon or fight with a severely over-leveled Pokemon. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it gives you worse RNG the higher your level is. And that's probably just me justifying my own bias about, like, all my anecdotal bullshit. But it feels true, dude. It just feels true. It gets ridiculous out here. No. Fuck off. Metapod. I met a Metapod. I said you're free to go. Okay, I think there's one more guy in this short grass. Yeah, here he is. Woo! There we go, there we go. How's the stream doing? It looks fine from here. Okay, cool. Yo. Yeah, the difference between being like level 26 and like level 30 when you take on Whitney is not a small thing. It's good to do this. Let's go get these items. I'm pretty sure our dig TM is all the way down here. Nice. Full heal. Good stuff. Alright, get out of the fence. Fight the folks in the tall grass. Fight the folks to the east of here. And then we'll take on Whitney. And then we'll take on Morty. And that might be the stream. Really depends. Probably will be. I'm feeling myself needing to stand up. And I don't really want to change my setup to do it. So we'll see what happens. Headbutt the Raichu. No static. We love to see it. We get out in one piece. Fight this last lady in the park. Alas. 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 Headbutt. Wow. That's a tanky guy. The Cubone Marowak defense is nothing to sneeze at. Nothing to sneeze at. We got a Marowak in our Pokemon Emerald Crest, more like Emerald Crust Pizza Chef Lock randomized blah 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 descriptions. We got a Marowak in it. It's pretty cool. I think it knows Sheer Force as its ability. The abilities are randomized. I think it's a Sheer Force Marowak. It's pretty cool. But we got Walking Wake, Runaway Walking Wake, so it's like kind of whatever, but it's still a Walking Wake. It's a Water Dragon before like the 3rd or 4th gym. I think we just beat Flannery. So it's still right to say I had it before the 4th gym. But I think we just beat Flannery, and we got the Walking Wake. We got a Fairy type Arceus. That run has been so much fun. It's like so different from this run. You know, because this run is all about like playing the same fights over and over again and watching the RNG do its thing and like planning around it and playing around it, like all these scenarios that you're becoming really familiar with and seeing the same battle over and over. Whereas like, you know, the randomized Emerald Crest is just like, it's fully randomized, all 1025 Pokemon. You never know what's going to happen. Abilities randomized. Moveset's not randomized, types aren't randomized, evolution lines stay the same, but abilities and Pokemon all randomized, all battles, all routes. We fought everyone. Yeah, we did. Alright, time to fight Whitney. And this should go fine. We're, you know, we can't get attracted by our mill tank. And that's really the one big risk of this fight. But I think we're pretty staunchly overleveled. We get our flinch. We get 2 flinches. And that'll do it right there. Hell yeah. Easy. Whitney, way more often than not, is totally free. And especially with a female Furret, there's like just nothing she can do to stop us, really. Attract. I don't know, maybe us using Attract isn't the worst idea in the world. I just like don't know what I would use in lieu of Attract. I don't know, you know, like if we could run even like 5 moves, we could think up some way different strategies, I feel like. But when it's just 4 move slots, it's just a limit. It's just enough limitations that it's really, you just got to be really specific to the fights that you're fighting and not building like generally good strategies as much as just building like towards like the specific tasks that you have ahead of you. All right, well, we can go straight over to get this. Oh, we got to go back to get the squirt bottle, don't we? God damn it, that's annoying. It's whatever. Sorry, everyone, that I forgot the squirt bottle. You know, you can go into the woods and they'll give you cut in the woods. You don't have to go back to the fire master's house or the charcoal master's house or whatever. So why can't the spray bottle lady be bothered to leave her fucking shop? To be like, wow, you beat Whitney, we heard that this tree needs to move, and we love God. You know, why don't they love God is, I guess, the real question. I'm God. Alright, let's do it. Knock out this pseudo-wudo fake-ass tree. Oh my god. Wow, it has never been like this before. Let's get some crits here. Or flinches. Yeah, flinches are great. Wow, that's never been that close. And we're fine. But literally, I don't know that I've ever seen it hit low kick before. That's so weird. I feel like we must have missed something. I don't know what's going on. Whatever. No rare candy, no. Potion. 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 Oh, I like this one. What's this one called? This is Dan Mason again. Hey, are you listening? Better than this. This is a good one. Alright. Alright. No one in the party. This double battle won't pop. pop off. We'll fight the Psychic here. We don't collect apricots because we don't need Pokeballs. U-turn. Wow. Still missing KOs. Wow. On both of them. That's wild. Fight this other beauty. Right? She's a beauty, Cassandra. But now that we're leveled up a little, yeah, we should one-shot. Boom. Whoa. Oh my god, bro. Go to hell. H-E double hockey sticks. Ever heard of it? Alright. Fight this insane spinning rocket guy. You dare to get in the way? Yes. That's a Team Rocket's blasting off again, ass headbutt. A critical hit, one shot headbutt. That thing flew out of the roof. We owe damages. Something that is better than this. Bill, how you doing, you son of a bitch? Thanks for building the PC. Everyone loves it. They're always talking about how great it is. Something. Give us strength. Thank you, good hiker, sir. And then give us Shadow Claw. Look at that shit. Just sitting there. Just sitting there, right by Morty's town. No impediment. Shadow Claw, baby. Yes. Get rid of Foresight. Get that shit out of here. And now we're a lot more secure. We've taken care of that, so let's go fight our rival and whatnot. Oh, the little coughing in the... That was really cute. Yucine, you magician fuck. I hate you. There's one Yucine attempt, like, nearly attempt-ending fight that pissed me off. Rival Boldum is getting one shot. No more hypnosis curse bullshit. U-turn. Sure, poisonous. That's awesome. U-turn again. Quickie. Oh no. Do not get confused. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Thank you. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's got one more. Oh fuck. Yes. Okay. Okay, we gotta get a flincher. Okay, thank Christ almighty. I keep forgetting that Ghost is not very effective against Steel in this generation. It's crazy. It doesn't make any fucking sense to me. I literally just never even think about it. Alright, so that went well enough. Wake up the doggies. Hello. I'm all choked up. I'm Yucine. I'm fucking obsessed with Suicune. I'm a dumb Beastler. Bad guy. That's my Beastler. Magmar, look at you. Somebody could come down here, catch a Magmar, turn it into a Magmortar if they wanted to badly enough. Not me. It's just me and baby. Taking on the world of Johto and Kanto. Okay, and now that we're all set up, I mean, we start going in on these gym trainers for sure. And it's a bunch of it looks a lot like this. Shadow Claw. Spam. Who gonna stop me, huh? In the immortal words of Jay-Z and Kanye. Yeah, okay. We're gonna beat Morty here, and that'll be the end of the stream today. I think we got ourselves a nice run going. We made good progress. We're set up for success. We know what we're doing in this like late mid game, you know, better than we ever have before. And we know we can take on Chuck. Like, I just think we're in a good spot. And when we come back next time, next Friday, we'll hit our personal best. We'll clear Goldenrod if I have time. That'll be the goal. Damn. Might as well heal anyway. Get our Shadow Claw PP back where it needs to be. Alright, well, you know, the stream started poorly. Losing to that misclick, all the confusion hits, and it really bummed me out. It was really discouraging. But I think, you know, we bounced back, and what easily could have been me saying, like, I'm done, has turned into, like, you know, another, like, early mid-game down, time to go, you know, 4 badges in hand. It's just nothing to sneeze at. We've made good progress. We haven't had that many runs make it all the way to Morty. So I feel happy with myself. I'm proud that we made it this far again, even though, you know, we lost to my own error. It's just the nature of this challenge. And so I'm happy with how things are going. I like the baby we have right here. Baby 107 is, she's got something special going on. She really does. And we got 4 badges. That's always how that Morty fight goes. It always goes identical to that. The only Pokemon we don't outspeed in one-shot's the Gengar. All it has ever hit is Mean Look. The Citrus Berry activates so that the healing item doesn't activate, and then we 2-shot it every time without taking a lick of damage. Up special defense, minus speed. Yeah, I mean, look at our speed. So minus speed is honestly the best. Up any other stat would be great. I feel like that HP maybe even looks better than like past Furrets we've had. So I think we're doing really well. I think we're in a good spot. And I look forward to next week. Thanks so much to anyone who ever watches the stream. Whenever you watch the stream, feel free to drop a comment about what you like or don't like about the stream and what you think, you know, what questions you might have about the challenge itself or other challenges I'm doing, have done, you'd like to see me do, whatever. Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Like, if you're making it all the way into this video and you're not subscribed, please just press the button. It's a button to you. It's a lot to me. And you might win this. And you might win more than this, too. This Shrouded Fable ETB, I'm going to be adding to the giveaway tiers. Multiple people are going to win stuff. There's going to be a high value winner, medium value winner, and then the lower value winner. But, like, you'll be winning something of at least $20, at least a $20 value. So, you know, what do you got to lose? Just press the button, make my day, and perhaps yours. We'll give away the giveaways at 500 subscribers. We should be able to do that. 500 subscribers, come on. Come on. So, that's that. That's today's stream. Feeling good. Feeling great. We'll heal up Whitney's Ampharos next time. Well, not Whitney's, but the Lighthouse's Ampharos, and it'll be a good time. So, thanks again, everybody. Post Morty. And yeah, come hang out Tuesday night to see the fully randomized Pizza Hardcore Chef Lock of Pokemon Emerald Crest, more like Crust, am I right? That's Tuesday at 7, and then, yeah, come back to see how me and baby number 107 fare next Friday morning. Thanks again, guys. Bye.